When was the last time you had a conversation that moved you? That your words flowed out of your heart? That nothing else mattered other than the people around you? In this video, I'm going to talk about how I create safe spaces for my students. And by the end of this video, you can do it too. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. I'm Edwin. Having worked with over 1,000 students to find their potential and coaching dozens of instructors to enhance their expertise, I want to help you overcome your difficulties and connect with your students again. And for my subscribers, welcome back. First of all, what are safe spaces? When your student comes to you and they're able to share really everything about their lives, what are the difficulties that they are dealing with right now. So in order for safe spaces to happen, first they need to trust you. So how do you build trust? I bring myself to their level and not the other way around. I think a lot of mistakes that are often made by teachers, parents, and instructors is that they oftentimes have an objective to meet. They bring the student to them and get the student to understand where they are coming from first. For the student, they are very used to it because most adult figures are like that. But I believe in the other way around, which is that we should bring ourselves to their level and understand them first. So I would, with every new student I take, I will often ask them, what are your expectations of whatever they were doing, whether it's a camp, whether it's a class, and then ask them what their worries are. So whenever they tell you something, it's important for you to look at them, pay attention to them, and write it down. Why do we want to do that? Everyone wants to be heard, wants to be listened to by someone else. And when they, as the student, they find someone who genuinely listens to them, they're more willing to give that back to the other person. So I will ask them about their expectations and their worries. And then afterwards, I'll write it down. I think more importantly is actually their worries. When entering a new environment, they have a lot of worries, whether they can't learn, they can't keep up, whether maybe their peers don't like them. These are the things that you try to bring out. In a group setting, it's important to let them know that anything that they wish to share that's more private, you can give them the safe space afterwards to tell you. Don't force them to publicly share things that they're not comfortable with. Next, you need to come from a place of love. When we take students, when you're mentoring people, it is very important that you come from a place of love, care, and concern. They can often feel it when whatever they are doing is for selfish reasons. People want to be cared for. It is not unreasonable to ask for that. Oftentimes, they just want honesty and don't feel like the adults around them are lying to them. So come from a place of love. Care about them the way that you care for your own siblings, your own kids. And that mindset change will be more than enough. When you want the best for them, everything else follows very easily. I will emphasize to be okay with silence. People need time to think. And if you're asking because you want their answer, then you have to give them that space in order for them to give you the answer back. Most times, people ask a question, and when they don't get the answer back immediately, thinking, oh, it's me that didn't ask the question properly. So as an educator, you need to have that patience in order for them to really answer you things from the bottom of their heart. Next thing is to not be distracted. Being present is something that's been lost in our society. With the presence of phones, we want to be occupied all the time with something that gives us more satisfaction. And talking and understanding another person is a very slow process. And if you are distracted, then there's no point in asking someone else what their thoughts are. Because, for example, if I talk to you right now, is what do you care about? And then the next thing I do is I take out my phone and I just, yep, okay, yeah, I'm listening. Just talk. Yeah. It doesn't show that even if you're taking down notes on your phone, I have found that using pen and paper, where it's very subconscious, you can even show them on the phone that you are typing down notes. It doesn't matter because subconsciously we attach phones to distractions that we have. So with a notepad, there's nothing, right? You're writing down, looking them in the eye and writing down. And that really shows them that you are listening. So don't be distracted and show them that you're not distracted. Okay, next is that you shouldn't give advice unless requested by them. Mel Robbins said this the best. At the end of listening to what the kids wanted to share, she will often ask this: do you want my advice or do you want me to listen? And I think that's a very powerful way of asking them, because a lot of the times, I think that our students just want us to just listen to them. They just need the safe space in order for them to express themselves, and oftentimes in the act of expressing themselves, they are able to come out with their own solutions. Because remember, when you're taking students, the most important thing to me is that we are trying to empower them to take on challenges by themselves and not for us to always be the problem solver for them. I think as adults, we are very used to solutioning for them. Every time they give us a problem, we think we must fix it. We are responsible for it. But our job in the world is to empower them to take on the world by themselves and have the confidence to do so. Right? If your student is younger and you are fixing things for them, we are actually making ourselves feel good by solving things for other people. And when we let them learn, I think that's where the true value is for our students. Then the last thing is that we should try to share our own personal stories and struggles. With students seeing you as an authority figure, it can be very hard to approach those who seem perfect. And I think because of our ego, pride, we might not apologize to our students. We might not tell them that we made mistakes. I make no mistakes, then they'll respect me, then they'll listen to me, whatever that I say. In my own experience, it is actually the other way around. Being able to be vulnerable in front of your students allows them to empathize and relate to you. And when they feel close to you, they will think that you understand where they are coming from, and then they are more likely to share something with you. Quote of the day: the more you talk about them, the more important they will feel. The more you listen to them, the more important you will make them feel. By Roy T. Bennett, an author. That's it. If you like more content that helps you become a better facilitator, subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.